Students, welcome back. In this video, we are going to learn vocabulary. Vocabulary related to Unit 1. Do you still remember what is Unit 1? Yes, you're right. Yeah, the hunger for English lessons. Yes. I also asked you to predict some vocabulary. Yeah. And we talked about the background knowledge, and also you asked some questions before you read the news article. All right? Yeah. So today we learned some words, vocabulary. These are some of the words that you would come across in the news article. And learning a language, first you have to learn the vocabulary. So that's the reason that I think first, let me give you those words. Okay, we go through all these words, we learn these words, and then we read the news article. Okay, and I will also give you pre-reading questions before you read the article, and then you have post-reading questions. Okay, all right. First, vocabulary. All right. Yeah. So here we go. All right, so these are the words that I want you to learn first, okay? Because some words I think are not easy. It's not like basic English. Yeah, I think it's a little bit more than basic or intermediate. So I want you to learn these words, okay? So the first one is timid. Timid, yeah. Just one word I have given you as an example, and I want you to learn the rest of the words. There are many, as you know, internet online dictionaries are available. Make use of the online dictionaries. You can use your smartphone, or you can use computers, laptops, and learn words and write it down. If you have time, and if you could write the words down, that's also a great way to learn a vocabulary. Yeah. So what is timid? Yeah. When you learn a word, let me, if we have time, if we have some, like in the later stages, yeah, I would talk about how you can learn vocabulary, like methods of learning vocabulary. Maybe it's useful for you. But when I give you these words, I'll also talk about the ways you can learn vocabulary. You don't really have to memorize all the words. It's just that you have to look at it. You try to, review the words. That's one way you could recollect, the words that you learn. All right. So timid. So the word form as well. So the word form is here, adjective. So when you learn a word, you learn the word form, because some Taiwanese students, they have problems with adjectives, adverbs. Yeah, maybe they are okay with verbs and nouns, but when it comes to adverbs and adjectives, they have a bit of a problem. So you always learn the word forms when you learn a new word. Okay. All right. What is timid? Not having courage or confidence. I think that's a good word to learn. Yeah, because like Taiwanese students, sometimes I say this Taiwanese students, but because I teach Taiwanese students, yeah, most of them are Taiwanese. They're kind of timid. They don't have the confidence. Yeah, maybe they can. Their English is good, but still they're not sure their English is good. They doubt their English. Yeah, so lack of confidence, or not having the courage, or feeling nervous, or fearful, frightened. Yeah, all these words mean timid. Yeah, usually we say shy, right? You know that word shy. Then you use a better word that is timid. Okay, so this is how you learn a word. So you discuss about that word, and you try to give examples. Yeah, and you try to associate that word with a situation or a scene or your experience. Like for example, me, I want to remember the word timid. Then I think about some of my students. Yeah, they are kind of timid. Yeah, they need to have courage. They need to have confidence. Yeah, they should not be timid. Yeah, they shouldn't be shy, right? All right, so that's one word, and we move on. Yeah, see, there's an example here as well. They think I'm just a timid woman, but I will show them they're wrong. Yeah, see? So you try to always have examples. Okay, without examples, don't learn a word. Yeah, and learning a word, you don't learn just one word. You could learn a group of words together. Yeah. You learn a sentence, then just learn a word. Yeah, just like this one. She is not just a timid woman. Yeah, she is not just a timid woman. She will show her friends or her relatives, yeah, her enemies, that she is wrong. I mean, they are wrong. So that's timid, all right? And so there are some other words. Yeah, green pepper. Okay, you should know what's a green pepper. Yeah, and enunciate. Yeah, it's a good word. Enunciate. The words, you have to enunciate the words. You know, you need to pronounce the words clearly. Yeah, and blurted out, mortified. Learn these words, okay? Yeah. So, are you looking at the dictionary right now? Yeah, trying to look for what exactly is enunciate, or you can just type on your smartphones. Yeah. Mortified. What is mortified? What is blurted out? Yeah. Blurted out is just like saying it suddenly. You know. All right, so these are some of the words. I'm going to go through many words actually, not just one, or not just these words. Okay, so here we go. Yeah, some more. Dotted back, giggling, yeah, demolishing, competitiveness, yeah, camp, and blurted out. I already mentioned blurted out. Yeah, so now you should know what exactly is blurted out. What is the meaning of blurted out? Okay. And this is the way to learn words. So again, I have given you examples. I've given you the meanings of the words here. Just before I just mentioned the meanings of some of the words, but here you can see it's given here. It's explained. Yeah. So the first one is, I have given Longman Dictionary because this is one dictionary that I use, but as you know, there are many, right? Hundreds of them. You can also use translation, but I want to recommend translations or the dictionaries that translates the words, because you are learning English. Why not English to English? Just keep learning English to English meanings. Just like I think it's kind of simple. It's not really that difficult. Like the first one, to move suddenly and quickly in a direction. To move suddenly and quickly in a direction. Yeah. Dart. Dart, right? See, sometimes when you learn a word, you also try to divide that word, whether you have come across this word before. Darting. Dart is a game that when you go to like a recreation center, yeah, or a club, nightclubs also, they have the darts. Yeah. Play darts, yes. So darting back, so this is just like something is moving towards certain direction. So darting back is just move, going back, like getting back the same direction, yeah, coming back. So that kind of meaning, all right? I watch him dart into the stores. See? It's a good word to use, right? I watch him dart into the stores, yeah. All right, and to laugh, that is giggling, yeah. Just laugh out quickly or suddenly, giggling sound. Maybe it comes from the word giggle, yeah, the sound. And so examples are here, yeah. What are you two girls giggling about, yeah? And demolishing, yeah, to end something completely, yeah. Demolish a building, yeah. Demolish, yeah. You can use some words like, see, he demolished my arguments, yeah. See, and like crush my argument. Yeah. Try to, I would even suggest try to play with the words, try to use it in different situations, different contexts. Yeah. And competitiveness. Yeah. It's here. Yeah. To compete with others. Yeah. And to be more successful than others. So that is competition, right? Yeah. So competitiveness, and then camp. So what is camp? Yeah. Like summer camp, winter camp. Yeah. And blurted out. I already explained this word. Okay, so there are so many words you should learn. Yeah, always keep learning words. I heard polyglots. Have you heard of polyglots? Yeah, polyglots are the people who can speak many languages. I watched a couple of videos on polyglots, and some of them, they say the first thing that they learn is vocabulary. Yeah, vocabulary is important. Some of them even they learn like 300 words a day. 300 words a day. Can you imagine? Yeah. So what I'm trying to say is like vocabulary is important. So learn it. Okay. All right, and the last few words, yeah, and the meanings are not given here. Explanation is not given. Example sentences are not given because I want you to do this exercise. Okay, I want you to check the meanings and also write an example sentence. That's it. Motto: Pine Groves, fences, immigration office, pupils, authorities, and meal times. Okay. All right, so these are some of the words. Again, you're going to come across these words in the article. All right, and English villages are sprouting up. Guess the meanings, okay? Multi-billion-dollar campaign. Education is an obsession. Students detour or run away. High-quality workforces falter in their chats and speak mother tongue at meal times. So there's another way to learn vocabulary is guessing the words. Okay, not always looking up the dictionary and trying to find, okay, this is the meaning of the word. Guess the meanings. Sprouting up. Villages are sprouting up, like coming up, just like some kind of plants. Okay. All right, I leave it to you because I want you to guess. And again, we will go through all these sentences in the news article. Okay. All right, yeah, because a lot of words, so many words, and I want you to learn all these words before we move on to the next video. Okay. All right. See you then.